Welcome, survivors, to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. This is your work and money forecast for the week of March 6th until March 12th. Please be mindful to support this platform by providing your likes, your comments, by sharing and subscribing. Now let's prepare for what messages the greatest source would like for me to relay to you for this week's work and money. I hope you enjoy it. Please stay awake. All right, awesome. Welcome back, fishes, to the Tarot Temple once again for your work, money, and romantic guidance. I hope you're doing well. But before I begin, I want to thank all of my newcomers, my new subscribers, for making the Tarot Temple their place of personal development, spiritual growth, all of that good stuff. Hope you got your paper and pencil and all that handy because you just might need it. And I just want to thank my faithful ones who have continued to visit the temple on a weekly basis and to get their insights. I deeply appreciate your faithfulness. We're going to go ahead and get on into it. I'm hoping one day I will see my fishes back in the premieres, you know. Y'all used to be one of the ones. So since things have changed, you know, sometimes we got to step it up. You know, the universe sometimes requires us to step it up, and maybe that's what's going on with you. You got to step it up. I don't know. I don't know why you be getting these messages. You know, every sign gets something different. Sometimes they don't get anything at all, but I don't know why that's coming to you. You're going to have to step it up, I think. Um, External energies, you're lined up with the diamonds or the pentacles of Mercury. Not bad. Internal energies, you're dealing with the wands or the sticks or stalks of Venus. So right away we know we're dealing with communication when it comes to Mercury. And some of you, I feel like you are hung up on something, okay? Maybe you need to discuss it first before you give into it, because I see the wands and Venus, and this could very well be dealing with a sexual relationship, okay? Somebody you have feelings for, let's say more or less attraction, someone that you're very attracted to, okay? Um, Because here I see you being an individual, and then there's this duality or this companionship here, but you're hung up on something or someone. You're waiting for answers. See, and I feel like you're trying to have a conversation like how to make something work or make something out of nothing. And then I'm looking at stimulation. I'm feeling stimulation here, and how to use the power of seduction, how to use um, I'm also hearing some type of persuasion, feminine persuasion, in order to make a move, to make things happen, to uh, how to develop, how to develop a relationship, or it's definitely a relationship, but I don't know if it's in your workspace, is it in your personal love space, but it's together, it's with another, okay? And maybe here you're wondering how to get started on that, how to begin that, how to begin the work. And I'm also hearing how to gain some type of independence as well, you know. I'm also hearing some of you have to fight for it, you know. I don't know in what way, but you may have to fight for it. Let's see what your moon swings are like. Okay, we'll keep it then. You have the moon in Aries externally, okay? And it says remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. Okay, we're dealing with communication. Okay, and sometimes we're trying to build and make something of ourselves. We are intense. All right. Internally, we're dealing with the moon in Capricorn. Ooh, awesome energies. Put aside emotional concerns and focus on achieving or increasing financial stability. Now, I don't know if you try to do this with somebody else because I'm hearing duality. Maybe it's work and a side business, you know what I'm saying, a hustle that goes along with your job, because the Empress deals with making things happen. You know, you got this magical wand right here. You're trying to make things happen, you know, but who is the right person to speak to make things happen? All right. And I know that they can be, like I said, intense, and they can come off a certain kind of way. You know, you may not even realize it sometimes that you've hurt somebody's feelings, or that you came off a certain way because you all in your head, you know, which affects your feelings because you're trying to make something happen, and sometimes we don't know we're carrying that energy with us, right? So let's go ahead and get started with our spread, in which you'll get a full spread. All right. And if you have not checked out the premiere, please do. Check out Gemini. They stand on top, seems like every week. And that way you can get an idea of what other tools, spiritual devices that can be implemented into your reading. All right. And we have the Six of Pentacles reverse. And that is based on the Eight of Wands. You can expect the Queen of Wands. Ooh. And that is stemming from the Five of Cups. And your outcome is the Sun. Conflict and or challenge, supported or blessed energies we'll discuss. Your underlying energy is Queen Madam Swords. Madam Swords. Okay. This could be you. This could be an air sign. Someone with air in that chart. This could be an aunt. This could be a godmother. This could be your mom. I don't know. But this is dealing with the level of truth as she knows it. This is dealing with getting or giving direction, preciseness. Okay. I'm also hearing efficacy. All right. Some of y'all, this energy of the Queen of Swords is dealing with a man, a male, a masculine, a beau. Okay, this could be Taurus because I classify my bows with Tauruses. Okay, look at that. Underneath there's the Strength card, which deals with sexuality, hostility, environmental concerns of all kinds. And underneath there's the Strategy card, plot, planning, strategizing. Okay, this can even be to me about instruction. It can also deal with team efforts. Okay, we're also dealing with professionalism here. All right, yeah, this got a lot to do with professionalism. How to handle yourself, how to handle others professionally, because she is the epitome of professionalism. All right, I'll leave that there. It's all based on this Eight of Wands. Okay, and this is my interest exit card. Your comings, your goings, data in, data out. This is also the card of backyard solutions. Okay, you don't have to go all the way to Europe to get your information. Like they say in the Wizard of Oz, everything is in your backyard, and it's stemming from this Five of Cups. This is loss. This is separation. Maybe you've had a job loss, job separation, maybe just some time off, maybe somebody sort of kept you in the cold, you know, and you feel like you're at a loss, you know. Maybe this is about a loss and seeking a new job. Okay, something that's close, something that's nearby. Maybe that's what it has to do with, because this is past or former energy, or the reason for what's happening when we get to it, for what's about to occur. Okay, and some of you, this has to deal with travels. This separation has something to do with travels, some information, what they call garbage in, garbage out, input, data. Trying to think of that other word that's coming to me. I can't think of it right now, maybe because when I'm moving too fast, my thoughts run together. Old keys, new keys. There it is. You saw that, and there is the neighbor, the lover's card here. Okay, it's one of the reasons. It has to do with the tennis. So, okay, so this is like a breakup. Okay, something ended between you and a lover. I'm hearing the word potential mate. All right. It has something to do with coming and going. Because whatever it was, you felt like it was the solution. And I'm also hearing you felt like, or it was based on something you felt something could be built on this. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's Wu Ching talks about a house being built on stalks that are not sturdy. And if the house weighs more than the stilts, then of course the house is going to fall. In other words, we're dealing with a foundation. You felt like you could build a foundation with this person, but something happened. There was a separation here. You felt left out in the cold. And I'm also hearing divided. Somebody felt divided, you or them. But whoever this is, you met this person in a neighborhood, and it was by divine intervention. There was some type of divine intervention when you met this person. I'm also hearing this could have been somebody that you felt that you had asked for, but something ended drastically ended. For some of you, a child was involved. A kid was involved. I don't know. Maybe somebody's going to allow access to them, because this woman is very particular about her space. You just don't get into her space. You just don't get into her home. You get permission to step into the office, right? I don't know. Maybe some behaviors going on at the gig. You know, some sexual behaviors were going on at the gig, all right? Sometimes this is sexual harassment. I don't know. That's what's going on when it comes to work, money, and romance. This overall energy is the Six of Pentacles reversed, okay? And to me, this deals with stingy energy. Sometimes it deals with stingy energy, but sometimes to me, this can also deal with someone who needs to get what they need, you know, but it still may come off rather selfish, you know, like I got to get mine type of attitude. But the energy feels weird because this person is generally, or this is energy that's generally in a position to help, okay? To help somebody else. But I feel like somebody was holding back. This could even be information, holding back information, holding back money, holding back the possibilities of having something, building a foundation. You know what I'm saying? We could be getting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We could be getting somewhere, but you holding back for some reason. You being selfish. You being all for yourself. This is all for yourself. But then again, I see this person, like, also for some of you, they give it to somebody else, but they're not giving to you. They got you on hold. They weighing you. You know what I'm saying? They got you waiting while they give it to somebody else. See what I'm saying? Coming and going. But they are, you know, making you wait while they give it to somebody else. So you feel kind of left out in the cold. You feel divided. You feel like, you know, what is it all worth? You know, because I thought we had something here. But something ended. This is previous energy, or this is what will happen first before it leads on to these other energies I'm about to get into, right? Which is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is beautiful energy, lively energy, okay? This is somebody who's appears to have it all together materially, externally, okay? Sometimes she's, you know, sometimes she's, her mental ain't that together. You know, she may be a little off sometimes mentally, or sometimes people may see her that way, but really externally, she is the attractive one. She can attract things to her. You know, she's looked at as the woman that a lot of men like. They want to get with her. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean she's the only one, because she is considered the other woman. All right, but a lot of people like to be in her energy. She's also the energy of, she's a helper. You know, if you need it, she got it. I've always said the Queen of Wands is somebody that got everything in her purse but the kitchen sink. If you need it, she got it. If she doesn't have it, she can get it for you. Okay? That's the Queen of Wands. All right? And I'm feeling like some of you this week have a lot of drive. A lot of drive. A lot of get up and go. You're ready to do your thing. You're ready to be a presence or make your presence in the world. You can help people solve things. Or she can. Either she's showing up or this is you, because it's a lot of fire energy. Okay? This is the fire element. All right? And the overall energy is the earth element. Okay? It seems like you kind of like getting yourself together. You prepped yourself up after thinking about this loss, this separation, after feeling divided. Honey, after you finish your pity party and getting it all out, you got yourself together. I mean, pretty in pictures. This is also could be a selfie. This could be you, a profile, an online profile. Okay, because you're trying to establish something for yourself. Okay, you're trying to establish something for yourself. You know, because you can be giving, like I said, you giving, but you also trying to get. You making other people wait, or you making somebody wait. It's like you're taking a stance. I feel like you're taking a stance with yourself or with circumstances. You know, maybe this is about your worth. Okay? Maybe this is about your worth. You know, what you value, you know, to be in my space, for me to do these services. You know, this is what I got to do, because I got to pay people. You know what I'm saying? I got to pay people too. I got to buy equipment and materials, and you know what I'm saying? I got to invest too. I got to pay people to use them on my platform or for my business and whatnot. So yeah, I see you having the ability and the drive to do that after a disappointment. after feeling pushed out. For some of you, you may have taken some time out on your own to reevaluate your affairs, the people in your life, you know. For some of you, it may be dealing with a connection. I'm also hearing a resident. I don't know if this is a home or if it's a resident like of a hospital, the resident of, you know, some type of institution, you know. It could be an educational institution, you know. I don't know, a hospital of some type. Because I did hit on, you know, mental issues here. I'm not saying it's you or someone else, you know, but that was also in Sagittarius. And they are a fire element, and you may want to check that out. Okay? So yeah, and you know, check out other videos and see how those things knit. Because like I said, if it fits, knit it together. If it doesn't knit, or quit. Move on to something else. You should be literally viewing at least 3 videos every week to get your storyline. All right? I see your outcome is pretty good. You're pretty happy. I see it on both sides. You're pretty happy and you're pretty clear. You're pretty clear about where you want to go and what you want to do and what you want to establish. But I feel like this is solo energy. Okay? I feel like this is solo energy. I feel like there's some growth coming out of this pain, out of this loss, out of this separation. There is growth. And you see your growth and you feel your growth. You feel good about this. That's why you know now you can get started. You can establish and you can come and go as you please. Okay? You know, maybe some of you were released from a job. And then you can come and go as you please. You feel and sense the freedom. It's like a blessing. The sun in your face. Yet you still have to get something established because you got to keep making money. All right? That's what's going on this week. When it comes to work, money, and romance. Even though there's no romance in these, well, it may be here. Okay? Now, for some of you, you may have been in a court situation, because this could be an attorney. This could be about the family. And you get to see your child. And you're happy about that. You get to see your baby. Did I say something about a child was involved? You get to see your child. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's for so long. I don't know. But you get to see your child. Real happy about that. It's a joyous occasion here. It's a lot of joy in the end, you know. A lot of kidding around. And also I see some of you joy riding, you know, just out, just riding around, enjoying yourself, just seeing the sights, being in the sun, you know, maybe probably seeking prospects, seeking places where you can establish yourself, set a foundation for yourself, for your child, for the possibility of. I just feel like something magical is going on here. A magic wand is going to be waved and you're going to make something happen. I just feel like you're going to make something happen. I think I said that here. I'm still feeling that energy. Okay? That magic wand. Okay, because the Queen of Wands also deals with sex here. And maybe this baby is your lover here. Okay, so maybe your baby You know, so it has Queen of Wands energy. You know, if it's a male, it's a lot of women want to get with him. Okay, he's very sexy. A male Queen of Wands, you know, is very close to the King of Wands. You know, they men and women want to get with him. Now, whether or not they like that, I don't know. But maybe you're going to be happy to see your baby, your lover, after separation. Because something happened. And I feel like for a lot of you, he was establishing something one place and putting somebody else on hold. Making them wait. You know. It's always in decision making mode. So maybe you ended it. You know, like forget it then. Because I don't need that shit. You making me wait. You know. Why? Let's see what the conflict is. The Six of Swords. All right. Six of Swords deals with moving on. You know, moving away from troubled waters. Moving away from, you know, mental issues. Things that are bothering you. That is a conflict. I don't know if it's because of a storm. You know, the storms of life. Why is it a conflict? You feel like there's a child involved. So this could be a challenge moving on. This is a challenge moving on. You know, establishing a foundation somewhere else. This is traveling. It's a conflict this week. It's a challenge this week. It's a challenge. Getting out of a troubled situation, getting out of a troubled neighborhood. Because some of you, you really don't know which way to go. Because you really have little to go on. And for some of you, it's got something to do with the distance. I don't know if it's having more to do with your job, you know, because people like to live close to their job. And you need a solution. I don't know what part of the world you're from or that you where you live, but some of this got something to do with flooding. And it's going to be a challenge because of flooding. But a lot of you just don't know where you're going. Like you don't know where to go. You don't know where to move to. You don't know what neighborhood to go into. Some of you, this could be because you need the help. You know, you need somebody to help you. It's a challenge. Let's see what's going to help you, though. It's the Four of Cups. All right. And this is taking some time out to just kind of iron out every issue. Okay? To just take some time to figure things out one at a time. Just sort of break it down, dissect it a little at a time and work it out. But for others of you, what's going to help you is to accept what God has given you. And I don't know if that is where you are, or there is some other place you could be that you just don't want to be. And that's why you like having trouble moving on, because it's not quite where you want to be. Because this is like starting from scratch, you know. And here you ain't got all that stuff with you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to start from scratch. You know, you worked hard to have what you have. We got the material goddess here, but to have to leave all of that behind and move ahead, that's a problem. But some of you just got to look at what's in front of you. It's something in front of you. It's been there all the time. But you've been so preoccupied with solving your problems, being in your emotions, being right here in this Five of Cups. All right? That you can't see the cup. Some of you, this is about separating yourself. You know, you were separated here, and to want to be separated, you know, will be the energy that will support you this week. Then, because leaving this alone, I don't know if this is friendship, I don't know if this is kinfolk, I don't know what this is. Whatever these problems are, if you let that go and accept this cup, you can reestablish yourself. You can establish yourself. And I keep hearing come and go as you please. I don't know why coming and going as you please is an issue, but maybe it is for somebody, because I don't know where you live in the world. You know, I don't know what you're subjected to in terms of rules and things. And maybe it's related to your job, you know, because we have the Queen of Swords here, who is pretty stern about the rules and regulations, you know what I'm saying? Because of this environment, you know. In certain environments, they know it's a lot of sexual tension, you know. Then this could also be dealing with finances. Yeah. Let's sum this up. What's going on with the summary, dear source, for the fishes, for our survivors? I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna work harder. I think, did I mess it up? I can fuck up a song, okay? I'm just messing it up. No, like she don't know none of the lyrics. You got mail. You got mail. Okay, I feel like that's gonna be a breakthrough, and I think that's coming from the sun. Like you're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to get some mail, some information. Could be email as well, or some actual mail. There's going to be a breakthrough. It's going to be all about acceptance. Accepting the cup God is giving you. Okay? It may be a letter regarding this separation. You know? Person in the institution. You know, maybe it's a letter coming from your gig. I don't know. Let's see what the underlining initial is L. Okay. Maybe that's a factor. I do not know. Let's get you Spiritual Vibe Oracle message. All right. So source, what is the Spiritual Vibe Oracle? What is the Spiritual Vibe Oracle message for our survivors this week when it comes to work, money, and romance for the week of March 5th until March the 12th? What is your Spiritual Vibe Oracle message for our survivors for this week? Oh, you got something to do with your diet? Okay, the sun is here, deals with a level of health, good health. And then we have the periodic table. So, salt is part of the period. Niacin, your minerals, your vitamins, those things. That's interesting. Let's get you a card to reflect what this diet is all about. What is this about, dear source, this diet? And I also see, when I see God, I think of two. So maybe dealing with 2 meals. It may be putting something, that's foreign, that shouldn't be in your body, to rest. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Good health. Wheel of Fortune. Something about a meal or what you're eating is going to be fortunate for you. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but I think it's got a lot to do with your health. Paying attention to your health, eating right. It's going to be very fortunate for you. Or maybe this is something, when I have the Queen of Wands here, is dealing with the type of work that you want to do. Because you can always start in your home. You know how people do, they fix food in the home and people buy plates and stuff like that. And it's going to be very fortunate for you. But I feel like that may be part of why it's hard to move from this place, because you can make money, or vice versa. Moving will allow you to do this. I don't know, the underlying energy is the Queen of Pentacles, and to me, oftentimes that's going to the market. That's going to get what you need. That shopping list, whatever that is. But it can also represent squandering money, squandering resources as well. So you may want to keep an eye out for that. Let's go ahead and get you a chakra card. All right, Source. So what chakra does our survivors need to pay attention to this week when it comes to work, money, and romance? You know what I'm also hearing for some of you, this 4 of Cups, this supportive, blessed energy is about letting go of what no longer serves you in terms of friendships and fellowships, and accepting the relationship or the friendship that God has given you. Because I feel like this is going to be the person that will help you move out of trouble. Maybe this is kind of like a lover. I don't know, or something that's a little different than what you're used to. Somebody you're a little different than what you're used to. I don't know. Some of you, I'm hearing abstaining from alcohol. From partying too much. And sometimes you need to just chill alone sometimes. You get answers like that. You have the 5th throat chakra, truthfulness. I am truthful and honest with myself. I aim to overcome any fears about speaking my truth, and I speak in a loving, considerate way. My personal empowerment comes from telling the truth and letting others know who I am. That's dealing with this Queen of Swords, okay? Others will be positively uplifted when they hear my truth, and I take care not to exaggerate in order to impress them. I am careful not to let my mind mislead me, and in turn others. I avoid gossiping or speaking negatively of others. This, I feel like, goes back to Aquarius. You may be on the cusp of that, because they were dealing with this gossiping, negatively, putting somebody down with these friends and these sisters. Because of these solutions. Got something to do with a solution, building a foundation. Okay, let's go ahead and do You're a gemstone. All right, what would be useful for the survivors this week? I'm just trying to understand where this, how this diet really fits in. I know I've said some things, but I keep seeing like something foreign. I don't know if you're dealing like different dishes from different cultures. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's going to be good for you. Like it's something you may need to adapt, or maybe it's something you want to implement. I don't know. You have the, can't make this up, you have the Queen of Wands, Topaz. All right, you have Topaz as your gemstone. Topaz, let me show that to you again. It's pretty, isn't it? Topaz, Queen of Wands. Okay. And it says, its golden rays bring more light, joy, and sunny ideas into our life. There may be what it's talking about. It inspires us to loftier thoughts, liberates the soul, and intensifies concentration. It deals with joy of living, charisma, honor, love, sincerity, strength of character, likable person, and success. That's what both of these female energies. The shadow aspect is stubbornness, jealousy, mistrust, problems, and resistance. So that's what this is dealing with in this resistance, even though it's saying the shadow aspect is good in this situation. Okay, now let's get you totem, and we're out of here. Remember to support the temple by giving likes. Okay, don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. All right, subscribe. All right, source, whenever you're ready for the survivors, what would be useful for them this week in terms of their energy? You have the moth, like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire. Okay, so some of you may need to see the light. Okay, you need to see the light. You're going to get some clarity. It'll be in the daytime. I'm hearing take a chance. You need to take a chance. You can also look this up for yourself and figure out how it will work for you. And I'm also hearing dodge dangers. And I'm also hearing the cloth. So those are things that are coming from me internally. You can do your own research. And I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much, Pisces, for dropping into the Tarot Temple once again for work, money, and romantic guidance. You know I can't wait to bring you another one. But until then, remember to walk by faith and by sight. All right? I'll see you later. Hotep, which means peace be unto you, and one love.